All right, folks. Welcome here to game number 6. And yes, you heard 6. We've got 4-1 record going with BOSSK Green, and we're playing against CHEWBACCA Yellow to start things off. I think this one's going to be a fun one. CHEWBACCA's not really a meta deck, but this could be a Wookiee deck. This could be a Sentinel deck. And this, just a fun test. These games tend to go on a little bit longer. I've got 2 Kylo's TIE Silencers, so I'm going to get rid of one. And ultimately, I don't quite need my 5-drop yet. This game is telling me that we're going to have a little bit of space game. We're going to ramp up probably with Super Laser Technician and get our resources going. Maybe play a little bit of a bounty game here. 5 health on Kashyyyk Defender and Grit, so it almost plays into his hand to start pinging away at that. I like having Rook. We'll see where it goes. I'm going to attack him very first. Oh, and he puts that there. Okay, well, we can get rid of that and achieve our bounty this turn if we put it on there. But let's put out Hu Yang, boost ourselves, destroy that, and we're still around. But if he can destroy Hu Yang, ultimately, I'll be destroyed. But I'd like to do 5, so I'd like to hit that right away. I almost don't need a ramp-up bounty, because I've already got a good bounty, and I've already got Super Laser Technician, which achieves that, maybe in a better way. Sorry about that, folks. Now, he does have the initiative. If I were him, he's going to give himself Sentinel with the Defender. Okay, we're going to hit you for 5, though. Boom. So we do get a hit off with Kylo's TIE Silencer and get some sort of synergy for bumping him up with Hu Yang. Now he's got 4-7, 6-7. When did this happen? He gave it +2. He got +2 there. He hit me for a lot, and he's got Sentinel. So I don't even want to hit him there, because then my guy goes away. So we're going to play Super Laser Technician. I almost don't even want to ping him. We're going to have to get rid of him, so he's back to 0. We've done no damage to him. I think that was ultimately the move. We've got some pretty good cards. I can play Rook here. I like that. BOSSK is coming out this turn. I want to hit him with Kylo's TIE Silencer right away again. He's going to play CHEWBACCA. And this is a fun little Wookiee deck. I've made one myself. I don't know if I've really made it work. I don't know if it's a great deck. If I attack into Chewie, he's going to be ready. So I can do that, but I'll ready him for almost nothing. So I'm probably just going to play Rook. Now, I can defeat CHEWBACCA with BOSSK and Super Laser Technician, essentially. But next turn I can just defeat CHEWBACCA with Rook and keep everybody. So it's like, what to do? Wow. It's weird. This deck is so almost like not my playstyle because I'm not attacking things. And that's what a Grit deck can do, and CHEWBACCA with the Sentinel ability of getting him ready. Now, he doesn't get Chewie, actual Chewie, big boss Chewie, until turn 7, so we got some time with that. We have been just hitting him with the TIE Silencer. This Wookiee deck doesn't really have an answer for space because we were able to overcome the Concord Dawn Interceptor, which, nice play with the synergy, the Hu Yang synergy. Is there some sort of removal here to stop me from just hitting him over and over? And ultimately, yeah, I'm going to hit him with the TIE Silencer. Then I'm going to hit him with Rook to end Chewie. And then I'm going to try to start raining some damage down. Probably playing Crosshair into Salacious Crumb. So, yeah, we're going to get the damage in. Boom. I mean, the TIE Silencer boosted by Hu Yang has done half of his health. What did they play? He's going to play Obi-Wan. Alright, well, we're going to destroy Chewie. He still has a Sentinel out there, which he's going to boost this Kashyyyk Defender if I defeat Obi-Wan, which I want to do, but it's not even really worth it to, like, I don't really have any huge benefit to defeating Super Laser Technician this turn, except it does actually allow me to get out Dengar's ship, which I'm hitting him with ships so much, so I don't even know what to do here. Do I defeat Obi-Wan? Super Laser. I should at least have Super Laser get defeated. Chewie's coming out next turn. I got to establish space. We have not called in this bounty. Yeah, you don't see a bounty out on the game that long usually. If he's just going to keep passing, I'm going to take the initiative, and then that's a terrible move. But I can attack. Yeah, it's weird. I just don't attack. And we turn to turn number 8 with the resource. At this point, I'm going to stop getting rid of cards, or I should ramp up and say, okay, Salacious Crumb, I'm going to get rid of you in the hopes that I get like a Crate Dragon or something I really would need the 9 drop for. What's worth it at this point with this board? I'm going to get rid of him. Sorry, Salacious Crumb. And first things first, like every turn in this game, we're going to attack with Kylo's TIE Silencer. Get him to 20. He's going with right in with Obi-Wan to defeat Hu Yang. That's what you should do to defeat Kylo's TIE Silencer. It's really the only way. They're thinking about it. They go to my base. Okay. Boom. 20. We got this thing wrapped up. I just don't see how they're coming back from it. And they don't have the firepower. I got crazy board control. Played a lot of units. The ramp-ups worked. You can't really play aggro with the Sentinel deck like CHEWBACCA. Yeah, I mean, Chewie, you know, made me just kind of stall for a second. He throws another Chewie out. Okay, and he's bringing out Big Gun Chewie. I mean, maybe this deck could have stalled. If he could have stopped my space, all my damage has been done via space. Which it was smart of me to establish Kylo's TIE Silencer as my opening move. I didn't really realize it was going to be quite as good as it ended up being, but them's the way the cookie crumbles. Wow, what to even do here? Chewie has grit. I don't want to ready the other Chewie. I don't want to have Obi-Wan's thing go. So we're just going to snipe. Okay, we're going to attack CHEWBACCA with Rook, because that'll end it. And there's no extra effect. Alright, alright. And there's the Crate Dragon. So is that why we do it? Is that why we did it? To give Salacious Crumb. I almost want Overwhelming Barrage because I can boost. Well, highest I get would be 7 with Callous Tython, so it's not that much. So that's why we do it. I'm going to put this down so anything he plays hits back at him. Because ultimately, we already have this game pretty much for sure. I should just hit him on the space, but... Oh, nothing can be defeated. You know, we got rid of Crumb just so that if we drew Crate Dragon, we would play it. So there we go. Now, anything he plays, he has to do a little bit of damage. Alright. Goodbye, Obi-Wan. Who are you giving it to? To Chewie. Okay. I see you. Ultimately, we have it, right? Chewie hits the base. I'm just going to go and do this epic Chewie battle. I could just win it with punishing one, but you know what? I'm going to go against Chewie as hard as you can here. Defeat the Kashyyyk Defender. I'm getting my bounty, and I'm getting it twice. BOSSK always gets his bounty. And we got the dragon. It's weird that it makes the other player have to choose something whenever I get this bounty hunter's quarry. And we're going to get that bounty twice. And anyways, we are basically 5-1 with this deck. Yeah, this is game 6. And the ultimate lineup. Good game. Good game. Well, that's about as cool of a board as you're going to see from this boss deck. We got the Crate Dragon. We got a boosted Seasoned Shore Trooper, Crosshair, Black Sun Starfighter. That's like the whole lineup, basically. What a roster. The MVP of the game. Rook defeated those Chewies so easy. Honestly, maybe the MVP. He only died because we just wanted to do this crazy last battle where Chewie takes out the Militia, Rook, and Seventh Sister. And takes a Crosshair bullet. Love Crosshair. This thing never takes any damage. It's 2/6. Put something on it. Like you put a General's Blade on this boy. 5 damage every turn. This is a fun deck. 5-1. I think this deck is an A-tier deck, maybe. I just feel like I haven't really played a great competition type game. So, yeah, that 5-1's maybe a little bit skewed in my mind. We might have to go a little bit beyond 10 games, or I just have to start not counting if I beat somebody who's not very good. I had to just do this Chewie deck, though, because I think it's going to be a fun video. This Chewie deck's really interesting. I hope they release a lot more Wookiee cards that are stronger, because, I mean, if Kashyyyk Defender was even 1/5, it could be viable, but it's just really not as a 0/5. It just kind of stayed there. Literally did nothing the entire game except the one turn he boosted this thing up crazy 6/5, and then he attacked my base, and maybe he should have attacked a unit to start getting the grit, but yeah, kind of a crazy deck. I like that he was like, no, Chewie's going nowhere. He put this on his leader. He's like, nothing's destroying Chewie. You can't get rid of this with anything except pure raw grit. And we did. Lots of Chewies. We played some bounties. Did we? Yeah, we played one bounty. The ramp up hit. I mean, Kylo's TIE silencer just... Really, there was no space presence in this deck. We overcame Concord non-interceptors. I'd give this game, score-wise, 6.2. I think it has a fun aspect because everybody loves Wookiees. And I would love to see them release some more Wookiee cards that are better and make this a more viable deck. Chewie's ability is interesting. Giving Sentinel to things, it's kind of like Grievous's, you know. You basically can give something Sentinel if you have low-cost units, which can be a big game changer. 2/9 with grit coming out that late, 7. I don't know if that's... I don't know how effective that is. Maybe if he was 3/9, that could be big. But 2/9, I know he's got grit, but I know he's a Sentinel. Underworld Wookiee. I just love that there could be crazy synergies. Like, you never know. He could be this sort of crazy Underworld type deck in the future with whatever cards come out. So, excited for this one. Excited for game number 7. We're going 5-1, and we'll see. I think the next game I play, I'm going to be a little bit picky. I want to go against something pretty top meta for this game number 7. Really test this thing out. So, appreciate you guys watching. See you on the next one.